I fought back against the stalker who tried to kill me, and now he's serving a life sentence. I didn't know that I had a stalker at the time, so I went to bed. It was just a normal night. I locked all the windows and the doors, got into bed with my dog, and fell asleep at maybe about 10 p.m. Up, I think around 2:45 because my dog Cookie was barking. I didn't take it very seriously at all. I got Cookie to stop barking and went right back to sleep. Woke up again at 3 a.m. Because Cookie was barking and I could tell this time that it was something serious. So I got up, I sat up in bed, looked at my phone, and it was 3:04 a.m. And I looked up from my phone at the bedroom doorway, and there was a silhouette of a figure standing in my bedroom doorway. He kind of peeked his head into the doorway, and he was lit from the back, so I couldn't see any features on his face. I saw him kind of peek in and then peek right back out. I immediately started telling myself, this isn't real, you imagined it. Like my heart was beating, my thoughts were racing, I was scared, but I had just gotten into a fight with my boyfriend that night, and my brain just convinced me that this was either nothing, like I had imagined it, or that it was my ex trying to scare me. So I got up out of bed and left my phone. I had a hunting knife in like my underwear drawer that a friend from Wisconsin, which is where I'm from originally, had given to me. I left that and walked out into the hallway, and no one was there. I walked into the living room where I thought my boyfriend would be. He wasn't there. Into the dining room. It was a little darker in there. No one was there. And then into the kitchen. And that's where I saw him. He was standing with his back up against the wall, and he was tall, and I saw right away that he had a knife in his hand. So I started to run. I didn't turn around. I scanned him up and down, and then started to run backwards. I ran backwards through the dining room, through the living room, smashed myself up against the living room windows. He chased after me. He quickly caught up to me. He held the knife to my throat and told me to shut the fuck up or I'm going to kill you. You see, I have a knife. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to kill you. And I did. I shut up. And from there, he started asking me questions. He asked me first, do you have a boyfriend? And like I said, I had just gotten into a fight with my then ex-boyfriend. This is also part of the story. And I lied and said that I had a boyfriend who would be back any minute, like we all would. And he did not seem very fazed by that, which made me nervous and scared. And then he said, where's the fucking money? And I took him into guest bedroom where I had $31 in a nightstand and passed it back to him. He was holding me with like his bicep and held the knife right here, and then held me with his left hand by like I had like a messy bun in my hair. After I handed him the money, my heart sank because he said, now what else do you have for me? And then I knew why he was really there. So after he said, what else do you have for me? He took me into my bedroom, but he told me to stand up against the wall. And he, started feeling me up. I started to cry. I was begging, saying, I just kept saying over and over, you don't have to do this. Please don't do this. I'm a nice person. You don't have to do this. And all I felt still at this point was terror, fear. Who is this man? What does he want? I'd never seen him before. And, am I gonna survive this? So then, fuck. It, actually left a little mark on my face. Dang it. So then he told me to go lay on my bed After I laid on the bed, he... Damn it. I let it sit too long. He told me to stretch out my arms and legs, and I did. And he was still then, feeling me up. And for me, like, I was staring at the wall. He wanted me to look away from him. The knife was always at my throat. But I was looking at the wall, and I started to see, like, my life flash before my eyes. But it wasn't my past, it was my future.